but welcome back to the channel. I hit the I don't even know what I was doing. I hit like start broadcasting without even thinking about adjusting the title of the stream. So yeah, we're not playing weeks 1 and 2. We are playing weeks 3 and 4. But anyway, welcome back to my Madden 19 Dallas Cowboys franchise. Picking up right where we left off. We have done our scouting for the week. Our training is complete. And let's go ahead and jump right into this game against the Seattle Seahawks. Excuse me, sorry about that. Got a little drainage. So anyway, hopefully everybody's had a pretty good start to their week. Cowboys haven't had that quite a good start to their week. Zach Martin got injured in preseason game number 2, and a few hours ago, basically just found out that Frederick is sick, and that's something pretty bad, y'all. So in real life, Cowboys, it's not looking too good. You know, I feel like sometimes, even though I've watched these first 2 preseason games, and although they don't count, I feel like I'm still emotionally invested in them because it's still my team, it's still the Cowboys, they're still playing, and I don't know, I feel like if any NFL game is being played, it matters to the fans in a way. But anyway, so we're taking on Seattle, and the safety that should be on the Cowboys roster. No, I have not been able to trade for Earl Thomas yet. That has been something that has eluded me since I started this franchise. Because believe me, the instant I started this franchise, that was one of the first things I wanted to do, was make the trade for Earl Thomas. The thing is about Earl is that he's, I believe, like a 91 or 94 overall, something like that. Anyway, his overall is huge, and he's like the best player on the Seahawks. Probably overrated as far as an overall in this game, based on his age, but it is what it is. And I think because of that, I can't trade for him. Also, unlike in real life, there isn't like a deal where, like, if a player's not happy and he demands a trade, that he's going to want that. So, yeah. It's just unfortunate that I'm not able to trade for him because Lord knows, well, first of all, in real life, the Cowboys can use him because Xavier Woods is hurt. Although in this game, though, fortunately, we have Xavier Woods healthy, and Jeff Hughes has been playing well all season. So, honestly, I think we're pretty good at safety, and we're just going to roll with the team we pretty much have. We're not going to probably be making any really serious trades for the rest of the way unless a very key player gets injured and we have to roll with somebody else. We do have some key injuries in this game. I thought Tavon Austin was going to be able to break that one up the middle. But Zach Martin is hurt for a few weeks. As you can see, maybe a little bit on your screen, Marcus Martin, number 65, is our backup right guard, and he's trotting out there. And that means that he is our starting right guard for this game. So we're gonna roll with this, and we're gonna see what we can do because Lord knows the right side of that offensive line is. I'm not saying Lyle Collins is shaky and whatnot, but, you know, he's been transitioning from tackle to guard, all that stuff. So I feel like there's still maybe a slight of an adjustment period, but yeah. As Byron Maxwell was in coverage that time against Terrence Williams, a.k.a. the body catcher. He had a touchdown last week against Cincinnati. I thought that was pretty good, but yeah, he still caught it with his body. He still didn't really reach out for the ball, and that's something that Williams never does. I feel like he did it maybe a couple of times earlier in his career with the Cowboys, but it's like he's just Jekyll and Hyde now.
Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting.
So, yeah.
When I watched that play, I thought about
what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10. Let's see if we can get this first down, Cowboys.
That's exactly what he did there.
All right.
That was nice.
All right, come on, y'all.
Looking to throw.
All right, Hearns, I see you. Oh, that was a very dangerous throw. Oh, man. I stared down Hearns probably too much on that play. I should have thrown to somebody else, but here's what it is. Didn't really get anything with that play.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Or that drive, I should say.
They kept that flag in the back pocket. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks.
So I guess some other football-related news in terms of me. I just did my fantasy draft a few days ago on Sunday, and I gotta say I got a pretty decent squad. I don't have my fantasy lineup right in front of me right now, but maybe during this video I might spout them off. When I get another break, I'll pull it up on my phone and I'll read off to you guys who I have on my fantasy team. I did not select any Cowboys because I actually won my fantasy football league last year. We do ESPN with the league, and it's just a bunch of my friends from college. And yeah, and here's the thing: like I won it as we get a nice sack there by Taco, with no tongue twister, no loyalty to the Cowboys. So yeah. So as you saw by that injury report, Cole Beasley is also out, which hurts when it comes to those slants and those screen passes that we throw to him. So we're just gonna probably have Tavon Austin filling in for that role. There's a flag right here. Hopefully it's not against us.
Holding offense.
All right, holding on the offense. I'll take that very much. I'll decline that, actually.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, my goodness. Catch him, Jones. Catch him, Jones. Catch him, Jones. Dive. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had him on the angle, but it just didn't work out well. Doug Baldwin just beat us like a drum. 100%.
Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh, that's not a good start to this video. But, yeah, I did draft one Seahawk player, the running back, Rashad Penny, I believe is his name. Yeah, I drafted him. When it came to drafting my quarterback, I think I remember that it was like, it was definitely the later rounds for sure. But it was between Wentz or Russell Wilson. And I actually went with Wentz. And, you know, I know that he still is probably hurting, but Wentz is still the starting quarterback of technically a Super Bowl winning team, even though he didn't technically lead him to the Super Bowl in the playoffs. And Wentz was on my team last year, and I won the whole thing with him as my QB, so, well, until he got hurt at least. And then surprisingly, I was able to get Nick Foles. I picked up Nick Foles in free agency on the waiver wire. And that was pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie, because I did not expect Nick Foles to be available last year at the time. But I think it was like right when Wentz got hurt. I think the instant Wentz got hurt, I put in a waiver claim for Nick Foles, who of course was unclaimed. And I got him.
Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
And look, I'll admit, I hate the Eagles with a passion. I can't stand anything about them. They're definitely more of an enemy to the Cowboys in the NFC East than I feel like any other team in the division. Their fans are just terrible too. I'll just say it, online and in person.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult.
So, yeah, but I feel like when it comes to fantasy football, if you're loyal to your team, you're probably not going to be successful. Like, that's the way I was. Like, I tried to make it in, like, 2015 that Terrence Williams was going to be, like, my best receiver, and that turned out to be a big mistake. I think on my team I had LaShawn McCoy, and my quarterbacks were terrible. I wasn't very good at drafting a few years ago. Last year I was just good at drafting because I just took a bunch of receivers early, and then again, I think that's the best strategy when it comes to fantasy, especially if you're playing in a PPR league. So I just went with a bunch of receivers early. Like, my first round pick last year was Julio Jones.
Is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Which, yeah.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
See if Gates can get open over the middle here. Oh, actually, you know what? Swain, you're open. Up. And, of course, you drop it. That's why we signed Antonio Gates, Swain. That's why we signed Gates. Should have just dumped it to him. Yep, you're probably right.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to
but yeah, so that's really what's been going on with me. Obviously, still writing this week. I'm going to get back to working with my athletics job on Friday and Saturday because Texas Tech volleyball opens the season. in the regular classic tournament, I believe. Yeah, that's what it's called. They do that every year to open the season at home.
But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah,
it's opening weekend, for the sport, and the ladies will get really into it. Let's run it with Dak, wide open up the middle. Oh, he broke a tackle. Let's go. Oh, keep going, Dak. Oh, he broke like about 5 tackles right there. But that's some strong running right there, Dak.
Gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the
That's why I like rolling with the
Cowboys
Cowboys in this, because
you get your receivers
Dak's mobility is very good in this game.
Oftentimes, they have their back to the quarterback, which opens
I
up
don't know
a
what
lot
his
of
rating
space
is.
and
I'll have to look that up some point off camera, what his actual rating is. And that's why I don't trust fullbacks to catch passes out of the backfield sometimes. As Holloway, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I still will never know. I don't know how to will. But anyway, all right. You got 2 guys coming on the slant over the middle. Let's see if one of these guys can get open. Oh my goodness! Really? I did that? Catch him, Dak. Catch him down the sideline, Dak. Thank you. Oh my God. Well, we're digging ourselves in a hole already for sure.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best.
I just threw it right to right. He was lurking right over the middle, and I just
This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception.
Well, I will say, like I've said before, this game is not, I love this game. I love Madden. It's probably the best, it's probably the sports game that I'm the best at. Because I bought 2K a lot, but I'm not as, I feel like I'm not as good at 2K as I am at Madden. I feel like with 2K, the button controls are harder, like, especially in my career mode, it's just harder to make the player mode. That's just the way I feel.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
So anyway.
One thing you're hoping for when you're
I'd like skip the lineups to Seattle, but I don't really care about looking at that right now. We're just about less than a minute to go here in the first quarter, and we're down by 7. Hopefully we can get off the field right here. Because Lord knows we need to. We've already... This Lockett's wide open. And definitely not the start I was looking for at all in this game.
These 2 have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Now that was pretty.
The long pass play.
Route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit. Because
I'm not 100% sure, but that might have been his first pick of the season. I don't know. Oh, that was definitely a holding penalty.
You're just looking for that open spot.
It should be.
So you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Yeah, it was. All right, I will definitely take those that penalty, sir. I will accept that. Thank you.
We talk about very few tight ends coming into the league.
Yeah, getting a few penalties off the bat. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter, and we're down 7-0.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks on top here early.
That run by Dak was
Seattle right after this.
Like straight beast mode. Ironic that we're playing in Seattle,
the NFL on
where
EA Sports
Beastquake
is
happened.
presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're
I almost took
hungry.
Marshawn Lynch, but somebody took him like just before he fell to me in my fantasy draft. And I think instead I took some other running back for depth. I can't really remember. It might have been that Penny guy from Seattle. Yeah, it might have been Penny, the rookie. I think he's a rookie. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
After the penalty, it's Davis.
Oh, I tried to get him with Felix. Oh, get him, please. Thank you.
Down on the play to the 37.
Thank you, Lawrence.
It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll make it.
Yeah, and before when I finished the last recording, I was towards the end of the last live stream, I was trying to get DeMarcus Lawrence and David Irving signed to long-term deals, but the original offer I put on the table, none of them accepted. So we're going to have to work on that over the rest of the season, I guess, to really make sure we ink those guys for the future as Damian Wilson gets in there for the sack number 2 of the day. We've been playing pretty well on defense with the players that we have.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly
I think that the defensive line is the strongest unit. The linebackers are second strongest. But the secondary is by far the weakest link of the defense because, even though that was a great deflection there by Sean Lee. Just because, you know, I just feel like we're just not very talented back there. Like, we have a lot of young guys.
The execution of that defense right there.
Louisier and Lewis, which I think are going to be good corners. Like, Louisier, that pick he made against Cincinnati, that was Sports Center top 10 material right there, if you ask me. And they missed the field goal. Wow, I can't believe Sebastian, I can't believe Seabass missed that. I mean, they have Sebastian Janikowski. That should definitely solve Seattle's kicker problems, but apparently it didn't work for them that time. I don't know how long that field goal was. It might have been like 50 yards, but I don't really know. That is irrelevant. Alright, so let's not mess around here. Let's try to get this ball down the field and let's tie this game up. If we can get some blocking, though, on the outside, that would be fantastic.
Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create
I really want to get Zeke going every game, but sometimes the offensive line, I feel like they just go, duh.
Second down, Prescott.
The sound that Patrick makes when he's about to make a dumb comment. Alan Hearns is beasting though in this game. He's catching every ball we've thrown. I think almost every pass we completed has been his way.
It's a first down.
I think that said he got, what, his 200th reception of his career or something? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like he would have had over 200. Oh, come on, Hearns, hold on to that.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what. They were talking about how the Legion of Boom is dead when it comes to Seattle. These guys are balling. Byron Maxwell, number 41, he's been everywhere.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
We're really struggling to throw into this secondary for sure. It's definitely the toughest defense we've faced this season.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Because we faced the Panthers in week 1, and I thought that was going to be a challenge defensively, but we just started scoring points in bunches on them, and we shut them out, I believe, like 24-0. And the Giants were basically the same thing. But then again, they have a weaker defense than either of these teams, if you ask me. And fortunately, Zeke was able to gain the first down by the hairs of his chinny chin chin on that play. Let's run some more with Zeke. We can get some.
Definitely was a great time to dial one.
Oh, let's see. I don't know about this. Let's go to the boot here. Let's see if somebody can get open. Oh boy, that was a disaster waiting to happen. I was trying to force it to Hearns. Dak almost got sacked right there. Oh, something just crossed my mind. That was Shaquille Griffin, number 26, who tipped away that ball. If they put Shaquille Griffin in the game, I'm going to have to pause it because I want to see if they did have his nub, I guess you call it, you know, because they said that, Gates, if you could hold it, receivers, if y'all could hold on to the ball one time over the middle, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, if they put Shaquille Griffin in, I'm going to definitely pause the game and look and see if they do have his nub in there. I know he's not a starter.
On third
I
down,
don't know,
it's
like,
Prescott.
when they put him in at all. Let's just run it with Dak. And then Dak just running with Dak. He's already run 37 yards in this one. Alright, very good, Dak. Pick up the first down. We just need to keep this drive going. We want to pick up some points. Right, last time we were in the red zone, we totally botched it to a
First down, Prescott. Dancing to his left.
Alright, let's just run it. Give him the business, Dak. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to juke him down and get some more yardage. Regardless, it's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. We're still down 7-0, but we got a chance to get some points here, possibly tie this thing up. And Lord knows we could use some positivity based on how we've played in the first quarter and a half.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend.
I'm really trying to be conservative. Well, I say conservative. I mean, just trying to be careful with what I'm doing here down by the goal line because... Okay, I just need to, like, think positive here.
Prescott now.
All right, it's going to be open. Oh! Timeout. Oh, timeout. Let's talk about this. All right, like let's talk about what we need to do to get this ball in the mother-loving end zone.
Two remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay. Man, I feel like on the left side, too, it's been a little bit weak. I feel like Connor Williams still has to learn to block on that side. Is that a first down? No, oh, it's even better. It's a touchdown. Deontay Thompson, there we go. Finally in the end zone. Thompson's first receiving touchdown of the year, and does a little dance to celebrate. I love that. Nothing wrong with that. Especially as the NFL is allowing players to do that now. All right. Come on, Bailey. Kick is up, and it's good, and we got the game tied up 7-all. Seattle's got a minute 47 to work with. Let's tighten up on defense. See if we can keep these guys from breaking the tie before the half. We've been getting, well, we haven't been getting torched on defense. I mean, the only big play that we've let up was that deep pass to Baldwin for a touchdown. But we've pretty much been on the... Oh, wait, hold up, y'all. I gotta pause this for a second. Because I saw Shaquem Griffin. Let me do this here. Let's go to instant replay. Do the kickoff. Yeah, I know how instant replay works, EA. Alright. Let's zoom in here. I think he was, where was he? Where was he? He was somewhere. He's one of these guys. Because I saw him. Is he not on the field? Is he not on the field? I thought he was. That's 59. No, that's 41. That's Maxwell. I know that's Maxwell. Let's just play it. Because I remember... Let's pause it, because I remember that they made the tackle, and... Sorry for pausing this, y'all. I just want to make sure that... Yep, there he is. There's Shaquem Griffin. Look, right there. They do have it. Look at that, y'all. EA, you're finally doing something right. Getting Shaquem Griffin's nub accurate. I will say, that is an amazing story if I've ever seen one in the NFL this year. And you know, it goes even better because his brother Shaquem got drafted to the Seahawks too. And I feel like Shaquem... Oh! I thought that was a fumble for a second, but anyway. Ooh, looks like we got an injury time. I think somebody from Seattle got hurt. Anyway, but that's just a great NFL story with some NFL team giving a shot with Shaquem. Because I was a little bit concerned that some teams just may say, oh, he doesn't deserve to play, he can't play. I think I saw this one analyst wrote an article basically saying that Shaquem Griffin should not play in the NFL. The NFL should not allow this, you know, blah, 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 blah. It won't work. He's not going to be able to do anything with, you know, only one hand and whatnot. Dude's been beasting at UCF. Like, you don't think he'll be able to make plays like that at the next level?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat.
That guy was straight up tripping,
that he can
for real.
use to get upfield with. Not just
Shaquem Griffin is just
they cost himself some yardage.
An absolute beast. It's just amazing that he's getting a shot in the NFL. Oh my goodness, he caught that? Are you serious? Woods, get your hands up! Woods, you gotta go for the ball when it's up like that.
You know I'm going to do that. I know. That's a tough situation.
Alright, I'm not pressing X because I want y'all to see the replay. I mean, first of all, it's a good pass, but Woods, you were totally in position. And he just let the ball go right above his head. I mean, maybe I pressed a little bit too late, but still. Alright, well, Seattle still has a minute and change to go, so they can get this ball down the field really quick if they want to. Good tip by Lewis right there. I wanted that to be a pick so bad. I was pressing it, man.
Instead, second down.
All right.
The one thing that I've liked defensively
second
is that they've
10.
shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep them on offense guessing.
Let's go. Come on, Lawrence. Get in there.
Oh,
I thought we could get it off the ricochet. Good deflection. Who was that? I don't know who that was. It might have been Lee. Lee's had to retreat a lot in this game. He's having to cover a lot. All right. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field. Let's stop them from getting it first.
To keep a defense off balance.
I want to give them too much more life here, you know.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit.
We're getting close to that. And Wilson just threw that one away. All right, that was what I was looking for.
Ready for that third down pass.
All right, so they're on the 37. It's 4th and 10.
Another incompletion here as they fail
I guess
to connect
they're
on
going to
third.
try for the field goal again. I'm not surprised. See if Janikowski can make this one. He missed from like the even shorter end. This is what, a 50-plus yard attempt?
Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Jeez. And he missed it off the crossbar. Wow. Back-to-back misses by Janikowski. Those are actually turning out to be big, y'all. Those are going to come back to bite Seattle for real. All right. We got 50.
Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football.
How do we play this, y'all? I don't want to throw like something too deep and risk another pick, because Seattle still has all 3 timeouts left. We still have 2, so we can still do some damage here. Oh my goodness! Center or left guard. That was Connor Williams beat again inside. I think that's the second time it's happened. The defensive tackle, he's been able to get inside easily. Yeah, 92. Mebane, or whoever that is, I don't know who that is. Actually, scratch that. Mebane or whoever is, or whatever his name is. He doesn't play for Seattle anymore. He plays for like LA. All right, come on, Swain. Swain!
And incomplete there. A nice hit.
God, catch the ball.
Brings up third down.
Do we need to go in the locker room and get some stickum at halftime or something?
Like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
When the ball's in your hand, can you press it and grab it? Pause. Pause. Sorry, y'all.
Prescott. Looking deep.
Come on, this is.
Gates. So they took a shot there on third down.
He didn't get both people.
And that's
Dang
a
it.
crusher right there. Had his man open
All
for
right.
first down.
Well, we tried, but we failed.
All
right, let's try to aim this thing out of bounds.
Incomplete pass.
And just get to
What
the
are these
half.
quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points.
Lord
to
knows.
throw the football.
You don't want to give them much else to work with. Well, they have all 3 timeouts left still. But, yeah. I think they're probably just going to run. So let's just play the run.
Backed way up, so thinking
play the
with this
run
amount of
inside.
time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
They get the ball first to start the second half. That's why they're doing this.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out.
All right, well, looks like we're going to head to the locker room tied at 7. I mean, defensively, we've just let them have their way with us. We gotta tighten up on defense in the second half for sure.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score.
Yeah.
As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road.
Spanked the Redskins. So Washington's 2-1. So if we win this game and go to 3-0,
from there we're up to check
that'll
out
be good.
another game. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting
the Browns
New
are
York
1-2.
Jets.
That's not
Teddy
that's not too much of a surprise. But the
touchdown
Jets beat the
passes
brakes off
as
the
his
Browns.
guys
Looks like
remain
Tyrod
unbeaten.
Taylor is the starter there.
Finally, let's get to Philadelphia.
And I
Check
actually
on the
just saw
Eagles
briefly at the
home
graphic
at
that they did
Lincoln
sign Des
Financial
Bryant.
Field. And
So
they
there
were
you go.
victorious in
Cleveland
that
did
one
sign
over
him,
the visiting
even though they haven't in
Indianapolis
real
Colts.
life.
21-6.
And the
your
Eagles
final
beat the
score.
Colts, of course. That's an easy game for them.
Meanwhile,
That's
in our
a
game,
circled
each
win
team
for
able to
sure, even though
manage just
Andrew
one
Luck
touchdown
looks like he's
apiece.
back playing for the Colts.
7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half,
Dak's
send it back to our
running
commentator,
motion looks a
Brandon
little
Godden
weird, doesn't it?
And Charles Davis.
I feel like the running animations for quarterbacks were better on Madden 18. That may be just me. I don't know. But it is what it is. That was the biggest play that we got burned on, just letting Doug Baldwin go down the field and.
All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome
So of course they
everyone
do get the
back
ball.
for
Actually, King
quarter
Griffin appeared on the
number
screen once
3.
again. It's great that they have his
Set
number. It
and
really
ready to
is.
go for the
They promised
second
that,
half. One touchdown apiece.
and they came through. And I'm glad they did.
This will be
Very
fielded
much
at the
so.
6.
Dude, if we
They'll
get
take this across the
depleted
25,
at linebacker,
couple extra
we're
yards
gonna.
up to the
I may even
27-yard
trade
line.
this thing. I think I heard even rumblings that the Cowboys were even considering him.
They have a chance to break our tie.
But then
here as we
again, I
look at
think
the first drive of quarter
taking
3.
what they
And
really
it's such
needed.
a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
Oh,
to begin
did we?
the half.
Did
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Find out what they
I
have
did
dialed
do
up.
that? Oh my goodness! When I hit the button, yeah,
A
it
free
does
5
that.
yards
Oh
as the
my
defense
goodness.
jumps.
I know it's an anticipation
Still first
game.
down.
for
Can't
them,
give up
but
free
it's also
yards,
a
y'all.
reaction game,
You're just
and
asking
they
to lose the
reacted
game.
poorly on that one.
You really are.
A boost here to start the
All right.
drive after the penalty.
First
It's
and
first and
5.
5.
All right, come on, y'all.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, that was way off.
But it's incomplete. The intended target.
Decent
Doug
coverage there,
Baldwin.
but
And
that
that'll
ball's
bring up
thrown in the
second
vicinity
down.
of where that guy
So it's
is.
a
He
tie
probably
game
catches
here. What are
it.
your
and
keys as we
he's-
continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the
All right,
same
so
things
let's
over
go.
and
Second
over,
down
but
and
they're
5.
tried and true in the game of football. Who's
Here we
going
go.
to block
Let's go,
better? Who's
D.
going to
Come on.
tackle better? In this case, to
Come
me,
on,
it's
Irving, get up
turnover.
inside.
You've got
I
to
want you to
take
redeem
care of the
yourself
football in order to
getting
win the
that
game.
And Dixon
penalty
over the
earlier.
middle. And he'll
But
get
that doesn't
out
matter
near
because
the
they just gained a
40
first
to the
down on us.
39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
All right, D.
When an offense reads
Step
blitz,
up here.
doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Oh, Demarcus Lawrence getting in there for the sack, his first of the day. Golly, Lawrence has been getting a sack like every
For a
game.
loss of 7.
All the more reason that we need
He's
to ink
coming
into
off
a
an
long-term
impressive
deal, y'all.
Pro Bowl campaign in
All the more
2017.
You're talking about 14 and a half sacks, tied for second in the NFL. And now when offensive
He
linemen
was a
are
beast this
Demarcus
past season. I
Lawrence,
just can't wait to see what
they
he
quake in
does.
their boots. How do we block this guy on the edge?
Not only does franchise do I need to ink into a long-term deal, but Jerry Jones needs to do that because he's playing on the franchise tag right now.
Face a third down.
And he's got to not be too
Everyone's got to be
satisfied
able
with
to
that.
catch the football. Doesn't matter what position
He wants
you
to be
play,
here,
but if
though.
you're
I think
on
there's no
offense,
question about it. He wants to be a
beware, a ball may
Cowboy.
come
So it's
your
not
way.
like, you know, he just is resilient to the fact
To
that
throw on
he's
third
stuck
down.
here in Dallas,
Wilson.
so to speak. No, like, he wants to be a Cowboy
And
for
this
sure.
is gonna be
As we get a nice deflection there by
incomplete.
Chidobe Awuzie, and it's
Pretty
fourth
good
down.
coverage there, and both of these
Great coverage.
defenses, they've had good
Just what
coverage
we needed to
throughout
start
this
out the
one.
second
No
half,
doubt
y'all.
about it. And in today's NFL,
All right.
we're used to a bit
Trying to
more
get this thing
scoring.
down the field and let's
This
score.
feels almost like a
I feel like
well-pitched
offensively
game
in these first
baseball
couple of
on both
games, you know,
sides, where the
we
tension
haven't been
continues
very
to build.
explosive, but
Who's gonna make the
defensively
big
we've been
play?
rock
Here's
solid pretty much
Austin.
all the way
Or
around.
shifts past him.
Even our secondary has played
Give
pretty
him
well at
11
times.
yards that time on the
I think
return.
offensively
And the
we're just really
Cowboys will
struggling
take over
to,
the football with a first
get it
and
going.
10.
And that's one of the things I do worry about the
So
Cowboys in real
Prescott and the
life. Is
Cowboys
we
now
just
with a first and
relying
10
too much on Zeke.
at their own 22.
Are we really going to have to put this entire offense on Zeke and the offensive line?
They'll start the drive
Because
with
that
Elliott.
may not be the
Flips
best
through
thing to
and
do.
now a crease.
Unless this happens. Give him the stiff arm.
He won't go
Here we
down.
go.
Zeke
Oh, I
goes
tried the
to
back
take
juke,
it
but we
the
stiff armed like
distance.
two guys.
And he gets all the way
And
down to
Zeke
the
has his
30-yard
first big run of the
line.
day. Now we're
Big
cooking.
run that time by
Now we're
Elliott.
cooking.
48 yards on the
All right,
ground.
48 yards there.
Well, this game's right
4
for the
carries,
taking, and that
56
run,
yards.
it means
I
he
think
wants to
Zeke
take
is
it.
Not
really
only does
asking
he want
for
to
it now.
take it, he doesn't care what they're
Maybe a
going to do
bad
on the
idea.
defensive
Let's go
side
ahead
of the
and
ball.
put it to the other
You
side
can be
and see if
prepared
we
for
can-
it. He's coming
We
after
could
you.
not.
And he will
That was a
lose
bad
yardage
decision.
back to the
We just lost
34-yard line.
4 yards.
That's
Yeah, we
going to
did.
go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I
decision.
always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Safety valve.
He's
Let's
gonna
go
leave
with
this
Zeke.
for his running back.
Safety
It's
valve throw. That's
complete.
no big deal. That's
And he'll go down
a
at
gain
the
of about
28.
2 yards. Or 4
6
yards,
on
actually.
the
That's better.
pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
All right.
He's already
Third
proven
and
to be
8.
a
Let's
factor
go.
in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in
3
the
yards per
passing game.
attempt for Dak.
I
That's
think
not
what we're
great.
seeing here is the modern
He has
version
thrown a
of
touchdown this
workhorse
game, so
in the
I'm
NFL. Being able
not gonna
to
fault the
run
guy
it
too
and
much. Come on.
catch it
Oh!
with equal proficiency.
Now the throw on third down, knocked
That was
away
double
and
coverage. I should have known
incomplete.
better.
And the
All right, but
trick
let's try to see
play
if we can take the
doesn't
lead on this
work.
field
Good
goal here.
reaction there
We're
defensively.
flowing to the
And
left,
it'll be fourth
so
down.
let's see if we aim a little more to the right. Bailey.
And Bailey able to knock
Got
it
it.
through.
And we take the lead
Take the
10-7.
here now at 10-7.
Excellent.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here
All
in
right.
the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say
So
mission
we
accomplished
got the
as they
lead
come away with
10-7.
the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep
Let's see if
the
we can build
pressure
on that.
Right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that
Good
lead.
tackle,
And
Tavon.
he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Okay.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on
We
this
stopped him
drive.
we stopped him last time. Let's see if we can duplicate that again. Come on, get it in there, Irving. Ah. Ooh! But Byron Jones lays the hit because he's mad. He's pissed.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A good pickup there, a 22.
But again,
I
it's
know I
22
spent a lot of
yards.
time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers.
Not at all.
But they're still big people. He used that frame right
Come
there
on,
to absorb
have to
a
block.
really big hit on him.
Dang it, no! Ah.
And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall.
And Wilson's throwing for 200 plus yards right now.
There, a 22.
He is
Completed a
balling.
couple on this drive, but they peeled off some
He's
pretty
really
good chunks
struggling
of
to contain him
yardage
in
too.
this game. I think that's the first
Absolutely
quarterback
great
this season to
start.
throw for
Two
over
nice
200
plays in
yards
the
on
pass
this.
game.
I could be
Now can they
wrong,
continue
but
to feed off that.
it feels like it is. I don't think Dak has even thrown for 200 yards this season.
He's just
Get
gonna
up.
dump this one off to his
Ooh,
fullback
Jeff
out of the
Heath in the
backfield.
wood. I thought that'd make him
Able to
fumble,
get
but
it
it
down to
didn't.
the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4.
Wait, this guy's last name
and
is
it's a
Madden?
second down. Cool under pressure right
That's
there,
funny.
escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
All
And
right.
some of these guys are
Come on,
just
D,
so
let's step it up
comfortable getting outside of the
Getting,
pocket that they'll do it on purpose. There may need to be a breakdown.
Well, at least we're laying big hits when they catch passes over the middle, but I would prefer it if we could
coverage in the secondary. I
get-
think you're exactly right. Wasn't
make
his
some more
primary
plays.
target.
Sean Lee just
Found
got
a
his 10th
secondary
tackle
guy
this
who
season,
sprang
probably reaching
open,
another season
probably
milestone with
because
that
of his
achievement.
movement out of the pocket.
All for it. But we got bigger fish to fry.
They'll try to run forward with
Come on.
Davis. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to
All
be
right,
the
so that's going to do it for the third quarter. Not really much going except for us kicking a
So
field goal to
second
take a
and goal
10-7
when we
lead.
return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're
right,
watching
y'all.
the NFL on
We gotta
EA
close.
Sports.
Got to close this one out in the fourth quarter.
Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Been a
It's been a
dogfight all
very hotly
game.
contested game to this point. Just a field goal
It's
separating
tightly
these two
contested.
teams
It's a
as we get
dogfight.
set
It's
for the fourth quarter.
I guess really everything you want in a football
And the
game.
ball smack dab on the
All right, D.
5-yard line. Here's
Keep 'em out of the
second
end
and
zone here.
goal.
They've been able to move this ball down the field at will, but let's see if we can stop them right here.
He'll
Come on,
get it up the
get off the
middle.
blocks. There you go,
He'll
Jones.
get
Way
this
to come
one
up and make
back
the
to
play.
5-yard
Good
line,
pursuit.
but no further than
Nice
that.
job. All right,
Call
third
it
down.
No gain that time, and now
Cover
it's
one
third
Robert
and
pass.
goal.
Because I want to have some
Straight
coverage over
shots
the
on the
middle.
ground.
If
Now
somebody goes
on
over the
third,
middle,
do you go to the
I
air?
want there to be some
I think
coverage
the
there.
possibility exists,
All right.
and if you're doing it, you're
Come on,
probably
dude.
going play action
Get in
since you
there.
ran it twice.
I could stop him from getting in the end zone, but Sean Lee was too late on the reaction. So
With his first career NFL touchdown.
and they get into the end
And the
zone,
Seahawks have
and
taken
they just
the
took the
lead
lead
here
back from
in the
us.
fourth.
Oh boy!
It's not a great
All right,
revelation to say that
we're
it's
gonna have a
take lot
dogfight
to
for the rest
replace
of
what
this
Jimmy
quarter for
Graham
sure.
gave this club from the tight end position, especially
Definitely
in the
getting a
red
challenge
zone.
with this
That had to be
Seattle
an
Seahawks
encouraging
team
sign
for
for
sure.
Russell Wilson right there.
I feel like this game will be a challenge for the Cowboys in
For the
real life.
touchdown.
In the
Janikowski adds the
Century
extra
Field.
point. And now
this
things
thing.
get a bit more
Is
interesting
it Century
here in
Link?
this
Yeah, I think it
fourth
is
quarter.
Century Field.
This one
I was about to say
taken
Quest
just
Field,
inside
but that's like an old
Nice job
Spencer.
there as he gets this one up just
Also
shy of
getting
the
some room, and I feel like if I
35-yard line
juke back
at the
left, I probably would have gotten some more yards on that return, but just did not happen
Dallas
for me.
gets set to take the field.
right.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most
There you
of them
go.
wanted to end
Way to
with
make
a
your first
PAT,
catch.
right?
There we go.
In this case, a field
And Dak's
goal
only
will
thrown for
take it
80 yards in
way
this game.
better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They
Get
weren't
the
happy
first
with that
down.
field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick,
See if he
other
can
than
bust
the
one
extra
over
point.
there.
That's it.
On second
yards.
down, Elliott.
We couldn't, but we gained at least 2 yards in the
At
first down. I'll take it.
35-yard line. Give him 3
glad we
yards
took
and a
those
fresh
yards.
set of downs.
All right.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football.
Gotta focus.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do
Gotta
exactly what we just saw there. Pick
Make
up the
sure we're
first
doing
down.
our damn job here.
Here's
Oh, let's catch
Prescott.
that on the sideline.
Trying to
Oh!
get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin.
Damn it,
with the
Shaquem.
Brandon,
or Shaquille, it's whatever. I could care less what your name is right now.
I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers.
All right, well, that is just brilliant. All right, now we gotta play some tough defense, y'all.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the front.
All right, there we go. You make the tackle,
A
Jones.
loss of a full 3
You make another
yards,
defense
and now
stop
it's
here, that'd
second
be great.
down.
Defense just
Well, that was a
picking
simple
up
throw and
the
catch,
pieces
but
of
even
the
with that
offense, keeps dishing
completion,
out on the table,
0
I guess.
yards gained. So
I don't know where I
on
was going with that
schedule,
metaphor
on down
sentence, but
distance.
accept it for what
They
it
were
was.
hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two
come on,
miss,
y'all.
but that window closed quick.
Get up there, Irving. Make
That
it.
was shot pick.
There we go.
And
Mash
nothing
that button.
doing.
There we go.
He's
Thank you,
immediately
Irving.
taken
Way to
down
make
at
the
line
tackle.
of scrimmage.
All right, so 3rd down and
Maybe
12.
a gain of a yard that time,
All right,
but
defense,
yeah,
come
from
on,
the
let's
spot,
go.
actually
We
no
need this.
gain.
We need a
So
stop
3rd and
right here.
long.
Come on.
And this is why the
Less than
head
4
coach
minutes
gets
to
paid
go.
the big bucks.
We need the ball
Look
back
at
for
where they
sure,
are
and
in
I
this
want to give Dak
situation,
plenty of
Brian.
time to get this ball down the
Do you
field.
throw the ball here in a long distance situation? Do you
Back,
run it
come on.
again and trust
Let's
your
play fake.
defense?
Oh, but Lawrence gets in there for sack number 2 of the day. Heck of a play, Lawrence. That's what I'm talking about.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
All right. That was
The
a
amount of
big
sacks
defensive
that they've
stop we
absorbed in
needed.
this game is
3
absolutely
and out,
extraordinary.
just what
Let's
we
face
needed.
it. This offensive line,
I'm going to look at the
flat out
league
cannot handle
rankings,
this
but
pass
for the
rush.
first
It's
3
been
weeks, we
demonstrated
got to
time
be one
and
of the
time
better
again.
defensive teams in the league.
And on 4th down, Otto's the punt
Based
team
on
sending
this
one
and
away.
what the actual shoot
And
was
this kick will be
that,
touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard
they like
line.
punted it badly for
Dak and the Cowboy offense
no
heading back
reason.
onto the
Like,
field. And the interception that ended their
seriously,
previous
like-
drive, that might be
like,
one
what
we
the
look
heck
back
was
on
that?
and say that was the turning point of this game.
okay, well,
Guess what? There's
I'm not going to
some
try to
time
rush
for a
this
few more
because
turning
we still
points in
have
this ball game.
2:54 on the
Only one
clock.
score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists
And
and turns.
Lord
too.
knows,
They start on the
would
ground
love it
now.
if Zeke could
And
really
he'll be
lead us
taken
from this
down
way
just
down the
shy of
field. But we need
midfield.
some blocking.
He'll get a nice
We need
chunk
some-
there on the first down
We need some
run,
blocking,
and it's
O-line.
second
We
and
need to get
4.
some blocking up that middle.
Let's talk a little football 101 here
Okay.
because one of the keys to
They're
advancing the
really,
ball downfield,
really,
success on first down.
inside zone
Huge
split
difference
here.
as we
See
know
if,
between 2nd and 4 and
Let's look
2nd
the
and
play,
8 and 9.
see if it works. I don't. Okay, it didn't flip, but okay, the clock's moving
Again,
down, so we
it's
got a
Elliott.
big. Oh, guys, cut back though.
Taking it across
Ooh, that was
midfield,
read beautifully,
just
Zeke.
shy
Thank
of
you,
the
sir.
40. It's a 10-yard
That was a
pickup,
good
and it
game.
moves
That was a
the
good game. I
chains.
thought we were going to get stopped in the
Time
backfield
for
for
a
sure,
break.
but Zeke just
We're back
bounced
to
to
see
the
what
outside and
happens after
went
this.
the complete opposite direction of where the play was supposed to go. And we got the first. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're still down 4, but we got the 2-minute warning.
So the Cowboys in
Cue
possession
the hard
of the
music.
football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Sorry, I'll shut up. So I need to focus here because I want to get this ball down the field. All right.
A first down throw for Prescott. And an alley
It
to
wasn't as
run.
open as I hoped it would be, but Dak still
And this
gets
time
the
not
first
quite to the
down.
30, it'll be down
No harm,
at
no
the
foul.
31-yard
Okay.
line. It's another
We still got
10
time
yards
here,
on that
so
one, and another
honestly,
first down.
I'm going to run it a little bit. Come on, high.
Again,
There we go.
Allen.
Oh, wow, I thought he was going to
Inside
come
the
over there.
30 to the 29-yard
Let's call the
line.
timeout.
Now the
Still got
Cowboys
2
gonna
left,
burn the first of their
but I want to be
timeouts,
conservative with him.
as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Okay. We gotta get something here, y'all.
He's back to throw.
Something gotta give. All right, well, we got Swain wide open. There we go. Breaks the tackle.
And
He gets
inside the
dragged
20
down.
before he's brought down.
He carried like,
It's a
I don't
gain of
know,
11 yards that
2 to
time,
3
and it
defenders
produces
with
a
him
new
on the
set
play.
of downs.
which is A-okay by me, sir.
A first down
Hit him with a
carry by
counter
Elliott.
play. We
And
could
he's
have
gonna
hit
fight
the
his
spin
way
button there
forward here
for
for a
Zeke, but
modest
it didn't
gain.
quite work.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Cowboys looking to get going
We
again.
still got
in a
time
hurry.
here, so
They go down.
we've been having success on the ground, but I think we gotta.
Stopped right around the 13.
I think we gotta.
Call
Oh
it a
boy,
gain of a
okay.
yard, and
Right.
it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set.
Oh.
He'll look to throw.
Dak, no!
The
Get
pressure right.
Dak! Oh, we just had to get rid of it, y'all. Oh my
Say it's
God.
incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away.
Okay, y'all, this is the game. This is the game right here. Go level sail. Kicking a field goal does not do anything for us. We've got to get the first down. Williams, thank you. Oh, break that tackle. Oh, he almost got into the end zone, y'all. All right, let's call a timeout and regroup after that big-time fourth down conversion. That was absolutely huge. That was absolutely huge. All right, we got the ball at the 3-yard line. We still got one timeout left in our back pocket, so we can still try this running play. Let's see if we can. No, we can't. All right. Let's try to go quickly. Okay, we still got a timeout left. Let's focus here. This is, oh, get in there, Zeke spinning. Was he in? Yes! Yes! The struggle, but yet the greatness. Yeah, he was definitely in the end zone.
A little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come
He was definitely in the end zone. 100%. That's a touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to
Zeke,
stretch this
you are the
lead
man.
to a field goal.
Way to power your way into the end zone. I thought for sure he was going to be stopped short, but he
Extra
wasn't.
point up and good by
Big
Bailey.
play.
So it's now a 3-point game here.
Okay, y'all. So we just took a 17-14 lead.
So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
7 rushes, 24 yards on that drive. Big time touchdown there by Zeke. Man, coming into the clutch.
Now to kick this one away, and off it
Woo!
goes.
Nothing like some drama on the live stream, y'all. Nothing like it at all. And that goes out of the end zone for a touchback. So they got 22 seconds left to try to do something.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawks
All right.
offense now.
Still not done yet. We still got to play defense. All right, defense. This is where we shine. This is where we earn our money. Y'all been playing well all game.
And it's very strange, isn't it?
Let's
because
close this
when
out.
It's a player of this magnitude,
We got to finish this.
even though the guys on defense,
All right, come on. Get off the blocks. No. Okay, well, doesn't matter. It's incomplete. They got 18 seconds left.
Because they've seen this happen to too
All
many
right.
people before, too many teams.
Go
They've got to find a way to shut
because
it
they got to
down.
get down the field in a hurry. I mean, they got all 3 timeouts left, but even if they gain like the first down right here, it's not going to matter because they need a field goal just to tie it. We got out of bounds. Which is okay, but it's still 3rd down. They only gained 6 yards on that play. They still need
Never make the mistake that the slot
quite a
receivers,
few more yards.
especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than
I'll
fast.
allow
A lot of them
that
combine
8-yard
quickness
gain.
and speed,
Nothing wrong
and they
with that
catch
in
a
my
lot of footballs as we just saw there.
All right, 3rd down and 2. They got 14 seconds left. They got to basically keep it to the end zone. Okay. That was a pretty decent completion. All right. Okay, well,
play left in this ball game. We'll see.
I did go man up 3 deep, but okay, well, they still got a few ways to go. I mean, Sebastian Janikowski has a big leg, so they're going to heave it, tip it, incomplete. All right, so now it's 2 seconds left. I don't know why they did that. I feel like they should have tried to just gain some yardage.
But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football.
To like get the first down, because I feel like if they get 10 more yards, then they're in Janikowski's range, even though he's missed a couple of field goals at this point. But I'd still send him out there. Give him a shot.
One last shot for Wilson.
Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. This is the last play. Tip it away. Game over. We're going to walk out of here with a 17-14 win over the Seahawks. Whew, that was our toughest game of the year by far, but we got a last-second touchdown with Zeke. Dak threw 2 interceptions. Definitely got some things to improve on. Defense came to play today. We got 3 sacks. Lawrence had 1. I believe David Irving had 1. I think Taco Charlton had 1. Wow,
So
this
for
was
Dallas,
a
it's
big
an
time
ideal
win.
start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
So we are
And they'll
currently
return home
3-0,
next week to
and
take
we
on
got to
the
be
Detroit Lions.
top in the
Meanwhile,
NFC
for the
East
Seahawks,
with that record right now.
they'll fall to 1-2.
We're probably tied for first with
and
the
they'll
Eagles,
try to
I
rebound
guess, because
next
I think
week
they won
as
today
they
against
head
the
to
Colts, so they're
Glendale
3-0.
to take
But they might be
on the
2-1. I
Cardinals.
don't know. But we'll check the standings
So
here
for
in a
our
little bit.
entire crew, alongside
Let's really
Charles
go to the
Davis, I'm Brandon
stats
Gaudin.
and
Thanks for
check
watching,
out the
everybody.
stats for the
We'll
boys.
see you next time.
Well, Dak had a QB rating of 35.6. Not a very good day for him. Definitely a subpar game. 11 of 25, 101 yards, 44% completion percentage. He threw 1 touchdown, but he threw 2 interceptions. Pretty tough game, honestly. Zeke was leading the charge really all the way. 13 carries, 81 yards, averaged 6.2 yards per carry. Had that big-time touchdown late in the game. Dak had 4 carries for 53 yards, averaged 13 yards a pop. Allen Hurns once again led the way in receiving, 4 catches, 49 yards. Deontay Thompson had 1 catch for 8 yards, but it went for a touchdown. Defensively, leader in tackles was, of course, the general, Sean Lee, with 5. Lawrence had 2 sacks. Charlton had 1 sack. Oh, and Damian Wilson had 1 sack. I was trying to think who had that sack earlier. I thought it was Irving, but I was wrong. So that'll do it for week 3, and we'll move on to week 4. Probably do a little bit of scouting before we head into the game, and check out some weekly training. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade our players. Let's go with Zeke and see what we can upgrade here. Let's go power a little bit. Yeah, power back upgraded. There we go. Let's see about Lawrence. Let's go speed rusher. Let's go with that. Because why not give him a little bit more speed off the edge? Why the heck not? All right, Dak. Got to upgrade some things for you. Offense reads defense, puts the ball in hands of playmakers, top skills, Mac. Yeah, let's go field general. Maybe it'll upgrade his smarts a little bit when throwing passes. Let's go Taco. Let's see what we can upgrade on him. Oh, they got the crosses right that he does on his cheeks. They didn't have that in 18. Let's go power rusher for Taco. There we go. All right, so we got some upgrades for our players. Always great. And, whoops. You have signed Jaleel Squat from your practice squad. Okay. So let's go ahead and advance the week. And in week 4, we're going to be taking on those Detroit Lions, Matthew Stafford and the boys. So let's, get ready for the Lions. Okay, let's try this again with the players. Let's try to negotiate once again. No aspect of this offer matches what I'm looking for. Okay. With Lawrence, y'all, we might have to give him what he wants. So he desires 6 years. Fair offer. Let's see if we can increase that. 75.2. All right. This is the original offer, I believe. I decreased the offer originally, but let's see if this is one he will accept. Let's make the offer. All right, Lawrence. I'm happy to sign and continue to play for this great organization. Okay. Now, in all hindsight, that may have been a little bit foolish to sign him to basically a 6-year deal. But I still think that we will be okay because we still have $23 million in cap room. So let's see about other negotiations. Irving is another guy I want to keep, but I just don't want to keep him as long as that. I think, honestly, yeah, let's go 3 years for Irving. And I'm actually going to increase this offer to get it into about maybe the 20 range. Because I think that would be fair. Let's see if he'll take that offer. Nice salary. Can you improve the rest? Okay, well, that didn't work, but we'll get him. Cole Beasley, interesting. I don't know. We can't negotiate with Ely. Honestly, I think I'm going to let Ely walk. I feel like we can get somebody better on the depth of the defensive line. Also, I feel like we have a lot of depth on the defensive line coming up, and we can always draft guys. I underestimate how valuable the draft process is. I really feel like I do sometimes. All right, but let's see if we can get something done with Cole Beasley here. Okay, he wants 3 years, $22 million. Yeah, that's originally not what we have. How about 2 years, Cole? Let's increase this to about maybe $7.5 million, $10 million. Let's actually decrease that over. $8.5 million. Let's see if that'll do it. Still need to improve the bonus in length. Okay, well. I got a feeling we're not gonna, sign these guys on the first, chance we get. But anyway, all right. Well, let's go to scout college players. Let's see who's out there. Let's see who we can get. All right. So we've scouted some quarterbacks. Let's scout some more. Let's scout a couple more quarterbacks. Let's go with. Are there any guys here that also fit our scheme? Because I'm really going to stick with doing guys that fit our scheme. Lucas Crittenden from Baylor. Let's go ahead and scout him. We found a diamond in the rough. Always good. T.J. Young out of Arizona State. Let's go with him as well. All right. Russell DeChristopher out of Northern Illinois. Not 100% sure if he's actually a real guy, but oh, that's not Eastern Illinois. Okay, if it was Eastern Illinois, I was definitely about to think Tony Romo and whatnot. Let's go to running backs right now. Terrell French from Southern Utah. Let's go ahead and scout him because he fits our scheme. I love the puzzle piece, that it fits our scheme because I feel like it makes the scouting process way easier. I can just kind of narrow down which guys would fit us very well. Jamal Risen from Montana. Let's go ahead and scout him. Zach Griggs from Nebraska says he's an elusive back. And we only have one scouting point left. Obviously not going to be able to use that for anything. And let's go ahead and start weekly training for this week's game against the Detroit Lions. Obviously, they got some pretty talented players. And they got a decent running game, too, with... Actually, I'm going to have to quickly look and see what their roster looks like. Let's see. Let's go to check out the Lions roster if we can. Can we check it out? Yeah, we can. Let's go take a look at the Lions roster here. Of course, we still got Matthew Stafford at quarterback. Oh, I forgot they have LeGarrette Blount and running back now. They still have Theo Riddick. Oh, Amir Abdullah is still there. I didn't know if he was still there or not with the Lions. I thought they cut him. Golden Tate is still there as their best receiver. Marvin Jones Jr., Kenny Golladay, T.J. Jones. Tight end, of course, they got... Oh, Luke Wilson from the Seahawks. I forgot they got him. Levine Tolo, Michael Roberts, and Sean McGrath. Taylor Decker, Frank Rowe. Yeah, these are basically the same crew that I thought. Well, their starting defensive end is hurt. Left end, Anthony Zettel. Looks like he's hurt. Ziggy Ansah, of course, they still have him. Ashawn Robertson. Okay, y'all. Well, this team looks pretty solid, offensively. Defensively, they look like they're going through a transition period. Darius Slay is a 91 overall. He's a defensive captain as such. He'll be a tough guy to watch out for. Glover Quinn at free safety, and strong safety is Quandre Diggs from Texas. All right. Well, they are 1-2. We're 3-0. Let's do this. Week number 4 coming at you against the Lions. All right. Well, that was good that we were able to sign DeMarcus Lawrence to a multi-year deal, get him locked down for the foreseeable future. I really feel like his overall is going to keep increasing, so I don't think it was too foolish right now to offer him, to give him a 6-year deal. We'll see. I mean, with contracts in the NFL and in this game, you never want to sign too many players and have your roster completely full so you don't have room for draft picks, and that's the one biggest fear I have.
Hey,
but look, we're not going to re-sign everybody.
coach,
Like I already
and
said, I think Coney
19
Ealy, we're just going to let him walk because we signed him to a 1-year deal anyway.
Up next,
I think we're just going to let him walk. And towards the end of the whole season, when we get a chance to negotiate with more players, most of those guys are like third stringers, fourth stringers that are basically on like practice squad guys borderline. And those guys are going to be just
and Charles Davis.
And those guys will be let go. We'll let them try to catch on with somebody else.
EA Sports
For
coverage
sure.
of the National Football League is on the
All right.
air. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn, joined as always by Charles
I don't know why they would
Davis.
show
Charles, you take a
Riddick's
look at
stats
this
from last week
Cowboy
if they're
team
trash.
that
Look at
replay.
that. 6 carries,
They've
14
gotta be
yards, 1
pleased with the
touchdown.
start to this season, obviously. A perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins,
That's
too. It's got people in the locker room excited.
I don't
They're
know.
thinking that this could
Unless
be
Riddick
their
is a
year.
starter and LeGarrette
Meanwhile,
Blunt's
for the
injured or
Lions
something.
here, in early
But
season
when I looked at the
tilt,
roster,
it's an early
Blunt is the
season
starter.
tilt.
He's the
Should be
best
ready
running
to
back on
roll.
the team.
Well, let's face it, the aches and
So I'm
pains
not-
haven't
so I'm not really
set
sure
in
why
yet,
they would,
and both teams eyeing
show,
a really good start to get things
Riddick
going.
in the pregame show.
The kickoff unit is out
But
on the
anyway,
field, and they will
week 4,
send
here we
this
go.
one
We're 3-0.
away.
Let's see if we can be 4-0 after this week.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out.
Of course,
for
we're
their
starting
opening
off on
drive.
defense, and
They'll be led out
here
by a
comes
former
Matthew
Pro Bowl
Stafford.
quarterback out of the University of Georgia.
He's thrown for
Matthew
695
Would you
yards
say
and only
last
5
week's performance
touchdowns.
by him, workmanlike in terms
Yeah.
of numbers?
One
I don't know what
touchdown,
Dak's
one
numbers
pick,
are,
but
but they're
obviously a
probably not
loss.
that
Yeah,
great.
that's the
If I have
bottom
to
line
guess,
for him. All
honestly.
he cares about is how do we
Because
find a
we've
way
thrown
to
some
win the
interceptions,
game. Maybe
2
leans on
last
a few
week
other
against
parts of
Seattle.
the offense, and hopefully springs
So,
a receiver
let's
or
see
two
here.
free.
All right. All right, defense. Here we go. Oh, nice tackle by Jalen Smith right there, coming up to make the play on Riddick.
Scrimmage and taken down. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. And the Buffet boys.
Jalen Smith will be good this year.
Hopefully they're ready today.
He's shown improvement, mostly because he's fully healthy, I think. That's a big that's definitely the biggest thing working in his favor is that I think he's fully healthy now. He'll be ready to go by the season for sure. He's been probably one of the stars of camp.
They go back to Riddick.
Good wrap it there, Ely.
A whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
And already we got him at 3rd down and 7.
Here are the starters defensively
We can get him
for
off
the
the field here for our
Cowboys.
first drive,
They
get him
were
to a
terrific
3 and
week
out.
ago in the win over Seattle.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure.
All right, 3rd
on
down
the
and
QB
7.
is
Let's go,
key.
D.
A tough spot here on their opening drive.
Let's see if we
This
can
is
get off the
3rd and
field
7.
right here. Right here.
Out of the gun,
No.
Stafford. Out to the right.
Oh, get him down, Lewis.
And
Or
they take him
Louisier,
down at the
whoever. Thank you very
31-yard
much.
line. They
All
stop
right.
him for only
Let's
3
drive it
that
again,
time,
and we
then
force
bring
him
up
to
4th
a 3 and
down.
out.
There's an example of good
All in
situational
favor.
football being played by a defense.
I am in favor of
Understood
this.
where the 3rd down play was.
Extremely.
The down and distance,
All
and
right.
made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they
See if
were
Tavon
sniffing
Austin
out
gets
that
some
marker,
action
didn't
right
want to
here.
Let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football.
Give him a little wiggle sticks, but didn't do too much for me right there.
Very good return
18-yard
that time.
return. Not that bad.
18 yards. And out
I'm going to
with
let
the
Dak's
offense
graphics
as
show
they
up on the
take over.
screen.
So here the Cowboys
They'll
now
probably show
ready
his
to go
stats.
on offense for the first
Yep.
time. It's the
Not a
Mississippi
very good
State
start to the year.
product at
Oh my
quarterback,
goodness, he's
calling
thrown
the
4
shots
picks
will be
this
Dak
year.
Prescott.
And
I guess I
last
forgot about
week's
the picks
game,
that he threw, but
they found a way
anyway,
to
man,
win
we've really been
like a
struggling
good
with
pitcher.
Dak.
without his best
offensively.
stuff. I mean, he did
We've
throw
just
2
been fortunate enough that
interceptions,
Zeke has been able to
offset
pick up
by
the
one
slack on the
touchdown
ground,
pass.
but for real,
Not
Dak
the
has
ratio,
been,
not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB.
he's
But
had a
finding
pretty
way
rough start to the
win,
year,
that's
if
all
I'd
that
have to
really
say so
matters.
myself.
Here's the first
But
carry
it's
for
but
Ezekiel
all
Elliott.
things are
Dancing
good
away
when
at
you
the
have
35.
Ezekiel Elliott as your running back. And on the first play, we gained 22 yards. I will take that to the bank and run with it. Thank you, sir.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting
It's
the
getting
ball
a little
early,
late
so
in the
you have
night, so my
vision to
words
see
are
what's
kind of,
happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes
acting
that
a
call.
little bit,
Big
you could
play
say.
for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing
Okay, Dak.
off.
What they talk about, cut
Oh, no. No
Pressure too
blocking.
strong. Down he goes.
None whatsoever on the left side.
And Charles, we get a look here at the key.
Yeah, we still got a
inactives,
couple
and I tell you
injuries.
what,
Fortunately,
a big
Cole Beasley will be
list
back
for
in a
Big
couple
Miss
weeks.
early in the season.
If there's
You know,
any
Beasley,
silver
the fact
lining
that
at
you're hurt
all,
right now, I feel like you're in
hoping
no
you can get
way,
these guys
shape, or
back,
you're
and
in
now
no
you play well
position
down the stretch with them.
to try
But what you're also hoping
to
is
say
the
that,
guys who have to play
oh,
for them,
you need more,
the
you need to
next
offer me
man
more
up
money on this
mentality
contract.
kicks in,
It's like,
those guys take
well,
care of
dude,
business.
you're on the sideline,
right
you
at
know,
the 40.
not doing anything
That
right
one
now.
good
So
for
I will pay you
17
whatever
as
I
they
want
set
to
up
pay you
better
that I
now for
feel is
third
right,
down.
That
sir.
was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is
All
make
right,
the
so
defender
it's third
think he's
down and
going
1 after we
downfield.
lost a lot of
For a deeper
yards on
route,
first down,
and
but it
breaks
doesn't
off
matter
his
because we
after
gained the
about
first
3 to
down
4
easily with
steps
Zeke.
and cuts towards the middle of the field.
I don't know what
And
Zeke's
now
numbers are
he's
looking
trying
like
to
this year. I'll have to
use
look
his
at that for
body
sure.
to keep the defender
Hopefully he's
away
one of the
from
top
the
backs in
football
the league
and get
as
the
far as
quarterback a really nice
rushing.
target.
If you make the
He might
stop
not
there,
be,
maybe
but
you
I'll have
hold
to
him
check.
3 on this opening
I'll check
drive.
after this
They didn't
game
get
for
the
sure.
stop.
Yeah, new
Give
set
y'all
of
a little
downs
bit of
now.
update
Now
on
you're worried about
Maybe
just
the
as you
lead
pointed
leaders are
out,
too.
not just getting up
Nice
3,
catch on the sideline,
still giving
Hearns.
up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up.
Oh, he
what they
wasn't
have
in?
been doing.
Oh,
It hasn't
damn it.
been working.
But now a throw on
Well,
first down there, but
that
it's
is
incomplete.
just peachy.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know
All right,
what the
let's
man
go
next
lead
to them
dive
is going
here.
to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
So after the
The Lions have
incompletion
some
on
good
first,
defensive
now
linemen, but
second and
the only
10.
guy that I'm really worried about is Ziggy. He's on the out. Okay, well, as I say that, Johnson comes in and just lays out
Down he goes, folded
Zeke,
like a
and
lawn
we lose
chair.
2 yards.
Call it a loss
Just as
of
I
2
say
on
that
the play.
Ziggy's not the
And
only
that's
guy I
gonna
have to
lead
worry
to
about,
a
somebody
3rd
else
and
makes a great
12.
play. As typical.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
There we go. That circle wide open right there. Terrence Williams open again. That's the second catch of the ball game. Dak's having a better start this week than he had last week for sure.
23 yards on the play.
Keep going.
Nice catch right there.
Want Dak to
Brings
get
to
some
mind the
confidence,
sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He's only thrown
Used to
2
laugh back in
touchdowns
the day
in
when
the
they would
first
call
3
guys
weeks.
like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're
Hearns,
still
there we
playing
go.
receiver, but
Nice
you're
catch.
around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just
4-yard
remember
line.
this, when he was young, he thought the crafty
See
veteran
about the
was
stretch
something
play
guy couldn't
here. I don't
run
know.
anymore.
Usually when I
Now
run the
he
stretch play,
understands
the
a little bit
defense,
better.
they get
Nothing
really
fancy
good
on first
penetration
down,
and they're
but
able
a
to
very
stop it.
consistent type of a play. Hit that slant.
All right,
A lot
come
of
on,
people
Zeke.
call it an extension
There we
of
go.
running
Good
game.
blocking on the outside, and we're in for the easy touchdown.
Cowboys.
All right.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys
And make it 5
have
touchdowns,
taken
as the
the
announcers
early
just
lead.
said, for Zeke on the year.
Solid job
Always
up front,
spectacular.
really solid job all the way around to get that one in.
And we're already at 7-0 against Detroit. Better start to this week than last week for sure. Well, that Seattle defense is really testing me. Not too much concerned about this Lions defense. They're kind of going through an identity crisis. And as far as a team and an organization, they got a new head coach.
And a couple yards deep,
Really trying to, shake the label that they are, the Lions. Never been to the Super Bowl.
Getting set to go now. They punted last time they
I think
had
they
it.
went
What
to the
steps,
playoffs.
Charles, you think they have to take to
Well,
make sure
I
they
think the
don't
last
do
time.
that
Well,
again?
Well, let's just go
no,
to
I know. The last time they were in the playoffs was
101,
against the
try
Cowboys in
expression
2014,
101.
and they lost.
Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on
Boy, I
first
remember
down
that game.
and make it a 2nd and 3,
I
2nd and
was
manageable.
so nervous the
Keep
whole game.
accumulating first
I
downs
really
that
hated
way.
the way
Keep
they
moving
started out the
football.
game. They were already
Don't
down
get
by like
behind the
14
sticks
nothing or
because
something.
then
It felt like.
the defense has the advantage.
And I was thinking, you guys played well the entire year with running with DeMarco Murray and everything. And now in the first playoff game, y'all are just gonna wet the bed. Like really? Unfortunately, they came back and Tony Romo threw the touchdown pass to Terrence Williams for his final playoff win,
We've got to take him out of the passing game,
aka the
to
last
just
playoff
short
win in
runs,
Cowboys history.
because he can really impact this offense.
Romo was still the last quarterback to lead the Cowboys
And this one
to
goes
a
nowhere.
playoff
Losing
victory.
yardage
Everybody
back at
remember
the
that.
22. So he loses 3 yards.
But he's in
there.
broadcasting now, so there's
third
nothing we can do to
down.
get him back.
That goes down as
You
a
know,
loss against his rushing stats.
Jason Witten went into broadcasting too now with Monday Night Football. DeMarco Murray has been hired as an analyst with Fox Sports. If you want to be a sports broadcaster, you go play for the Cowboys. That's what I should have done. Because one of my ultimate goals, honestly, is to be a local sports anchor, sportscaster. But I won't get into personal matters. I've been thinking about that a lot today, you know, about my hopes and dreams and goals. It's kind of rough when it just feels like you're not really getting an opportunity. But fortunately, Kayvon Austin took advantage of his opportunity and had a very nice return there. 22 yards per return. Yeah, he's been doing well in returns this year. He just hasn't been able to break the big one for a touchdown. Hopefully at some point this year he does it at least once. That's what I'm hoping for. Giving Zeke the ball and let him make something happen on the ground, all for it. Nice game, Zeke, on first down.
They'll have some options on second and short.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and we're up 7-0. Dak's looked good so far. He's played better than last week for sure. And we got Zeke's 5th touchdown on the year on the ground. Looking good for the opening quarter.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2.
All right.
They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
We got a second down and short right here. See Williams. There we go. Oh, but you dropped.
It's incomplete.
Williams.
And to me, one thing's for sure.
Use your hands, mister.
You absolutely
don't use your body.
You got to get the ball from them.
Use your body for other things. Pause. Again, pause. But not to catch the football.
Defensive teams think they come in.
But it doesn't matter because Zeke just gains the first down. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory.
You know what? I don't know why I stuck that
it's a moot point now. I was curious.
That would be good if we had Austin in the game, but we don't. So let's hold this.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling.
Way to redeem yourself, Williams. Thank you, sir. First down again. 3 catches, 54 yards for the former Baylor Bear, Terrence Williams. Thank you. All right. This game posts. Somebody can get open. Nope. No. Just run, Dak. Just run. Let's just dive forward, gain the first down. I'll take it. Pressure was coming, so I just moved.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Terrence Williams open over the middle for a nice gain. I'll take those yards.
He'll get it down to the 7.
I was looking for Hearns in the corner, but he was pretty well covered. And I didn't want to risk a pick at all. Absolutely not.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow.
Oh boy, that was not good. That was not what I wanted to do.
Screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
All right. 3rd and 4. Let's go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's.
Oh man. 4th and 12. Well. Field goal time.
He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clear.
Well, we kicked the field goal though, and we're up by 10. 10-0. I'll take those points gladly.
The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in.
Man, that just stinks. We get all the way down there, and we have to settle for a field goal. We were having a pretty methodical, good drive too.
So the drive stalls out.
Had a good return by Austin to really put us in a good spot. But we just couldn't close. Couldn't seal the deal.
No one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake.
But we're still up 10-0.
Kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence.
And we've done a really good job defensively stopping the Lions. I think they've had 2 drives and they both been 3 and outs. Come on, y'all.
On first down, it's
Come on, D.
It's complete to Golden Tate.
Well, they just gained their first down of the
to
game,
get
I'm
this
pretty
one
sure.
across the 35.
Of course, they get it to
12
Golden
yards there as
Tate.
they move the chains.
When the hitch
Receiver out
route
there.
is run really well,
And
that
the Lions,
jab step
you know, they
off
used to
the
be
line of
easily
scrimmage by the
recognizable,
receiver,
like
which
as
is
far as
designed to
players.
back
Like
up
I
the
knew a lot of
defender,
players
give
that
him
were
a
on
little
them
bit
off
of
the top of my
space.
head a few years
All
ago,
you
like
want there,
Megatron.
get that
You
space,
know, Tate
catch the
Worcester on
football,
that team.
and then make a
Megatron,
move and pick
of
up
course.
extra yardage. That's exactly what
Reggie
he got
Bush.
done there.
And he'll go out of
1
bounds.
year, I
It looks
believe.
like right at
Had
the 40. Give him 3 on the play.
some other good running
That'll bring up
backs.
second down.
So many
They had a
times
lot
you hear
better
today's
defensive
NFL
players, like
described as a
Stephen Poet,
space game.
linebacker.
Get your best players into space with the football.
Now I don't
in their
really
hands.
recognize any of these
That's
guys
why
anymore,
sometimes
outside of
you
like
swing it
Slay,
out to your runner,
Golden
get
Tate,
him out in the flat,
Stafford, of
and let him have a
course,
chance to make people miss an open
Lyman.
field.
No gain on the play, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
Lions are
bring
really
up a
turned
third
over this
down.
year. New coach,
2 minutes to go.
almost a new
here
roster
in
if you
the
really think
first
about it, except for
half.
like the franchise
We're
players
back to
and
Arlington
whatnot.
right after this
So
time.
we've reached a 2-minute warning, and we're up 10-0. Trying to get a stop on defense. I think it's 3rd down right now.
We'll remind you once again, coming up at halftime, we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He's got stats and scores from around the NFL as we wrap up
All right,
the
let's go with
first
cat
month
blitz
of the
here.
season.
No longer is he a
3rd
rookie.
down. Let's bring some of the
coach,
pressure, see
a
if we can
true
get these
veteran
boys
now.
off the
A
field.
crafty veteran.
See if we can get the Lions off the field right now.
Throwing on
Come on.
3rd down. Stafford.
Oh,
Catch
we
made
just
right
let him be
side
free,
by
didn't we?
Wilson.
Yep.
Stafford to the
just let him
former
free.
Seahawk Wilson for a Lions first.
All right,
Like so
first
many
down
tight ends
Lions.
nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot.
And he got out of
letting him
bounds
go
too,
to
so
work,
that
and
stops
that's a
the
nice
clock.
pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Let's see if we can tighten up right here.
On first down,
Come on.
Stafford here.
Come on.
Throwing the out route
Take the tackle.
incomplete.
Bring him
It's
down.
Wilson.
There you
And
go.
gets
Thank you.
this inside the 35-yard
All right, well,
15
back-to-back
more
completions for
there,
Luke
and they're
Wilson.
on a roll. It's another first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a
Former
real fun
Seahawk.
half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like
He's
they've
signed
been
you to a
sleepwalking
6-year deal.
and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment.
Oh!
Sometimes
I thought we
it's
could
just
pick
going
that
back
off,
to
but
what
we
you know
didn't.
can work, and finally getting
And
it
they
done.
completed another
Another
big
nice
pass
game,
on us.
13 yards that time, and another first down. And now the passing game
Yeah,
here
we
in the
were in
second
position,
quarter starting
just
to heat
didn't
up
get
a
it.
little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen,
Come on,
right?
dude.
You see it now. The confidence is starting
Come
to
on, Taco.
rise. I think now as a play caller,
see you.
because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You
That
don't
hit
go
Heath.
totally
There you
away
go.
from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it.
They didn't gain any yards on that pass play. No, they didn't.
They couldn't get
All good.
anything going there out on the right side of the flat of
All
the
right,
swing
59
pass.
seconds to
And didn't
go.
we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the
Big
passing game?
emphasis.
Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Almost got a sack there with
He just
Jimmy,
chucked
but
that
Stafford
one out of
before
bounds out of
Stafford would throw it
everyone's
away.
reach. Maybe a wise call not to take
I'll
a
gladly
sack
take
in
that.
this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Tampa 2.
They've been playing
Good
sound
D.
fundamental
Get off this
defense
field.
thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to
Finish the
force
field
the
goal.
incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like
Oh,
it's
Ely almost
coming.
got in there
First
for
sack,
one.
the first
No!
touchdown.
Ah,
Sense to
damn it,
play
one.
Old school defense right now.
And they just took a
The new
timeout, of
school
course.
defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just
All
under
right.
40 ticks to go in this first
First
half.
and goal. This is where defenses step up.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that is caught.
And we didn't step up because he was wide open over the middle. We just completely forgot about the back coming out of the flat.
His
Nobody picked
second
him up.
touchdown on the
And it's an easy
season.
touchdown for
And
the Lions.
able to get this back within a touchdown.
All right, well,
The way this
they've
one was going,
narrowed
you
the
just
gap
got the
to
sense they needed
3
something
after that
before
extra
half.
point.
They've at least got something on the
Still
board.
got
They're
35
still
seconds
trailing,
left,
good
but I
sign.
figure we might
That
just
takes
run
me
the
back to our
ball.
preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one
Lions
coach who
got the
said
ball
his
to start
emphasis
this
year
game,
was
so we
scoring
might
in
just
the
be
last 2
conservative
minutes
and
of
run
a
the ball.
half, heading into the locker room.
Go into the
This
half
hits it
with
right
the-
there. Take that momentum, take
or,
that good
10
feeling,
to
and
7.
take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Okay.
The Cowboys
Yeah, let's just run
offense
it
heading
and,
back
get in-
out
get in
and ready to
halftime.
go again. And we'll see how this is played.
Fine.
Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a
Yeah,
whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
That was
But a
a,
mistake there,
that was a
that can change things
that
in
was
a
not
big
good.
way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Try one more run with Zeke. Get some more yards, but he didn't.
He'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Lions took a timeout.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout.
I say over. The half will be
sweat
over.
out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
All right, let's just run it with Zeke up the middle.
On third down, Elliott. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act
it's halftime, and we are up 10-7.
So we have come to halftime here in
We were
Dallas
controlling
with
pretty much the game up until that last drive by the Lions.
They
really moved the ball pretty easily on offense, and we just couldn't stop them.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here this final day of September. So let's get started. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans with the lead in
wow,
the
the Titans at 0-3 are beating the Eagles 14-0.
Touchdown
Looks
reception.
like Wentz is struggling there, but Mariota's balling.
From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way.
Well, the Texans beat the Colts. That's not surprising. Even though Andrew Luck's back, it looks like the Colts are still struggling pretty mightily.
Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they have the lead over the
Jaguars
New York
are up
Jets.
7-3, even though they're
Leonard
1-2.
The lone touchdown there as he's
But
catch
Teddy
one
Bridgewater is
on the ground.
starting at quarterback for the Jets.
In the game you're watching, you've seen a
Not
strong
Sam
first
Darnold.
half out of Dak
Looks like they're
Prescott.
rolling with
His
Teddy
guys have the
Bridgewater
lead
here for
as
season.
we'll hand it back
Well, at
over
least
to
started
our
this season.
commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Fortunately, we get the ball to start the
sir.
second
A
half, so
field
let's see if we can go down the field and
separates
increase
these
this lead
two
and get
teams
it back
as
to
we
10.
come back for this second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here.
Get the
He'll be
wedge,
stopped just shy of
and
the
there's nothing going
25
for
at the
Austin.
24-yard line.
It's okay. Don't hate on yourself.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn
Oh, get out of there. Wow, I thought for sure that was a sack. Wow, they had him, completely had him, and somehow he broke out of there. I don't know how, and I don't care. But Jesus, that protection broke down so
See
fast.
if they do just that.
So fast. Didn't even have time to react to anything that was happening. Good run, though, on the end around Williams. Not bad.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Tim carry now for Elliott. And he is met at the
They're really
line of
keen on the run
scrimmage, and
right
he
now.
goes
They're
down
just
right
stuffing us
there.
every chance we get. At least that's
No
what it's
gain
been for
on
the
the
last few
play. It'll be
drives.
second down.
Linebackers
So
are just...
nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create
Levels
any
is
space.
over
No,
9,000.
Warren, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll
Catch
be
that,
addressed
Gabe.
a lot
Thank you.
when those guys get to the sideline.
You didn't drop the balls lately, Gabe. Why do you think we signed you?
He'll be taken down
We
across
signed you
the
to take up a
50
spot on the
at
roster.
45 at enemy
Just to
territory.
take up a spot on the
First
roster.
target, first catch, and a first
Not
down.
do anything else.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big
got another
fella
first down
runs
here.
routes, it used to
Roll
be
out
when
with
we were
Dak.
kids,
We got
he'd run
Swaim.
about
Oh,
3
well,
different
we
routes, and
had
that was it.
Swaim. If he
Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Swaim,
Throwing on
I
first
swear,
down,
you
but
drop
this one lines
everything.
up to be incomplete.
I don't know if I've ever seen a tight
We've seen
end
good
drop more
cover
passes
skills
than
on
you
display
in
throughout
my
this
life
game,
of playing
really
this
from
video game.
both teams. And there's another nice example there.
If the
of
ball
them making it
is
difficult
in
to
your
prevent.
vicinity, you catch it, sir.
It's Williams.
But it doesn't matter because
Gets
Terrence
this
Williams will gain the
inside
first down, and it's okay.
35-yard line. 11 more yards.
Sorry, I'm hard on
as
you, Swaim.
methodical drive continues.
Garrett's not going to act like that.
This has to go down
So
to
I'm
one
gonna
of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
All right.
Keeps the sticks moving.
First down,
Let's go.
Prescott.
Oh,
And he's gonna have to
never
eat
mind.
this one as
We
down
shouldn't have run it with Dak because Ziggy was just coming right up, and he
In
saw
there
us
to get him
trying to run.
for a loss of 5.
And it didn't work.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's
try to
open,
regroup.
there is no technique.
Get something
except
here.
Make sure you hold on to the ball.
Williams, you're open
Once you
again.
put it to the ground, you get it
I'll just keep feeding you the whole game, Williams, if you're going to get this open on, like, every pass play. You've been our go-to guy. Yeah, 6 catches, 79 yards. This has been your best game of the season by far, man.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him.
He's played very well. I got to give him a touchdown one of these times.
Something going really well. Great
all right, here we go. 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, it's
Prescott. Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a
throwing deep in Madden is hard, and I don't know why it's hard. That's something I'll just never figure out. I just don't know. And Dak just threw his 5th interception of the year. He has more interceptions than touchdowns. One of these games, I just need to go without throwing it.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Good tip. Nice job. Nice job, Smith. I can't even talk right now. It's so late in the night. Yeah, I live in Lubbock, and it's like 11:54 right now. It's about to be midnight, so hopefully I can get this game over with and get this live stream done with. After this live stream, I'll probably get this back.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Yeah, I tried hit sticking LeGarrette Blount, but 90% of the time I feel like that just doesn't work. You can't bring Blount down with just sheer with one man. It takes at least 2 to bring him down. One force trauma, as they called him when he was at Oregon. I think they used that term. I could be wrong. We got the pressure in Matthew Stafford's face, and he just throws it away. I'll take that every time. Yeah, defensively, we played pretty well all season. We really have. Haven't gotten a lot of picks, though. We've gotten a lot of sacks, a lot of pressure from the D-line. Our D-line has to be probably one of the best. It has to be playing like the best in the league right now.
No one got it. Abdullah and a short gain down to
by Jalen Smith. He's been all over the field.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on
I went with the blitz here, but I don't know if that was the right call.
Assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Yeah, on 3rd down. Audible. Oh, but it doesn't matter because we get a sack by Lawrence. First sack of the day. Marcus Lawrence is getting a sack every single game. This guy is a terror off the edge. DeMarcus Lawrence Taylor, as Skip Bayless would say. He just will not be denied. Whatever he wants to do to it. Did y'all see that with the ref? There's 2 of them. Oh, well, it won't show it after this, but okay. After they kick this field goal, I'm going to show y'all something that happened, I think.
They didn't get that done in the first half of the game.
All right, well, they kick a field goal to tie it up at 10, but that's besides the point. So let's go to the instant replay here if it'll show the ref. No, it won't. Okay, it won't even show the officials there. That was a glitch. Okay. Talk about a glitch. Y'all probably saw that. There was like, the first ref was standing there, and then he like duplicated himself, and he just appeared right next to them.
This is taken at the 3.
EA Sports with those Madden glitches, y'all.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
If anybody's watching this, did y'all see this one video that went viral with his leg is rotisserie? Every time I think of it, I just laugh. It was like some guy playing Ultimate Team. And it was, I think, the Patriots against the Niners or something like that. And one of the offensive linemen, they kicked a field goal, and one of the offensive linemen is basically floating in midair, and his leg is turning around like it's on one of those rotisserie barbecue steak things. I don't know what you call those, honestly. But, yeah, that was so funny. And just his reaction, though, was really what sells it. I feel like whenever a funny video was done like that, it makes it 100 times funnier if the guy doing the voiceover or the narration of what's going on in the video does it in a very unique way. It makes it so much funnier.
They'll run it now.
Oh boy, that was a bad one. And now it is 3rd and 11.
And now it's 3rd down.
And we need to break this tie because
there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this game.
Oh my, oh, Williams was going to be open. Golly. O-line, I need some blocking. And that was definitely
players
not
blitzing all the time.
Not at
Often
all.
laugh and sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for them.
Here we go, Jordan Williams. Get off the block.
A chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Back on defense. I feel like it's where I spend most of my time.
Some good games going on in the early window.
Honestly.
This might be the best of the
But
bunch.
I like playing defense. Because we get big stops like that with Jet Z. Defense flying around the ball. All right, I'm going to say it. I don't think based on the play, I don't think that based on the play in these 4 weeks, we need a rotation. I don't think we need it. So I'm just going to reserve to trading possibly for him, maybe in the offseason if we have to let a bunch of guys go in free agency. Then I think, especially if we lose like one of our safeties like Frazier or whoever in free agency, then we're going to need to restock. Restocking could mean Will Thomas. Maybe Seattle will be willing to actually negotiate at that time during the season, but we'll see. Because I don't know 100%. We got to get through this year first. Oh! Well, Matthew Stafford just threw it off his lineman's Decker's back, and it's 4th and 11. So ain't nothing wrong with that. 3 and out defense. Other than that one drive that the Lions just moved the ball down on us when Stafford was getting time in the pocket and went to the air, we've done a really good job stopping them. It's been a low-scoring game, I'll tell you that much. The last 2 have been very low-scoring.
This will be taken at the 13.
The Seattle game, we won like 17-14. We blew out the Panthers 24-0. Beat the Giants pretty easily. Well, I say pretty easily. I think it was like 24-17 or something like that. Maybe it's 24-3. I don't know. I feel like we gave up some points, but we also
which means you're going to lose the field
almost
position
got
battle
shut
as a
out.
general rule.
All right, I'm just going to run with...
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh, boy. All right.
In there to get him his
We got to get
second
something going
sack
on
now in
offense,
the
guys.
afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good
Maybe
play
it's just
defensively
play.
right there because you've always got to be aware that
I
he
just
can
feel like
take
I can't
off
do anything
and make
with
a
that.
big play with his legs. How about the way they were
This
able
game.
to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Run.
Flushed out left.
I don't necessarily want to do that, but I'll just take my
It'll be a gain of
6 yards or
and that's
whatever.
going to lead to a third
Or 8 yards.
down.
It's even better.
Okay, he's not going to
Take
get
those
the first
instead.
down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to
Okay.
get to the sideline
All right.
and get out of
3rd
bounds
and 3.
and avoid the big hit.
The sun coming in.
Third and short yardage.
Oh, Hearns, come on, man.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Punt.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
We
Hey, why
probably
not a
should have
penalty?
gotten
Why not a
flag on
penalty?
that play, but
What
we
did you
didn't,
see?
so.
Yeah, I think you've got to let
It
him
is what it is.
play, and the officials are instructed.
Oh, I went into
if
the
there's
end zone.
contact coming from
Oh,
both
boy, I thought that was
sides,
going to stop.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Stafford and the Lions now have it first.
Also,
and
nobody
10
got down there in time
at
to
the
stop
20.
the ball from getting into the end zone, so that didn't help. All right, well, if we keep playing well on defense, we'll be fine, but
Now a first down
bend but
throw
don't
to
break on this
Stafford.
drive.
He'll find a man
Good
over the
hit,
middle.
Lee.
It's Galladay. And he'll
I'll
get
knock him
this
in the
out
next
to
week.
the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards
Still getting
there,
the first
and
down,
about
so
by
I'm
the
not
nose of the
overly
football, he's
satisfied.
going to have a first down.
All right, so looks like we're going to have another tight finish on our hands, y'all.
Drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really
From 2 minutes to go, we're tied up at 10. Seems like to me the next score wins this ball game.
And nothing doing.
So let's be the one to
He's
score
immediately
next.
taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Hopefully.
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you
Yeah,
just
we've
brought
held
up.
them
This
in
defense
check
has
on the
been
ground.
tough all game
Once
long against
broken
the run.
a
We
little
just saw
bit,
another
but
example
he
of it
really
there.
hasn't been able to do a whole lot.
Again, here's Blunt. And able to
wrap up.
stay
There you
on
go.
his feet past the 30.
All right, so it's 3rd down and 7 for the Lions. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Big 3rd down coming up. Big one coming up.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
All right.
The Lions on third down.
Here we go.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
This is getting into pretty clutch territory right here, y'all.
Stafford now to throw.
Oh, damn it. He had plenty of time in the pocket to get rid of that one and get the
before
first.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Throwing is Stafford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been
but still a
their
good
first
deflection.
INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
He can't.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off?
Damn it! What did I just say?
Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
All right. Well,
he's gonna get this all the way
this
down
is
inside
going.
the 35. 23 yards on the play.
They're probably going to take their sweet time. They're on the 33-yard line. They're technically field goal range. Okay. I need to stop this one. Oh my God. Garrett, why do you have those moves? All right, let's call a timeout.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
This is not looking good.
As they'll talk things
They're in
over
field
prior
goal
to
range,
this
so I at least just want to give my guys. I want to get the ball back with a chance to go down and win it or tie it up again. They're already in field goal range.
They'll run again with Blunt.
Oh, he ran backwards.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon.
I don't know why Blunt did that. He ran backwards. He was literally going forward, and then he just decided to retreat. I don't know why he did that.
As they'll talk it over
all right,
here
3rd down and 10. I can't imagine them going to the air here because they're in field goal range right now. All they need to do is kick a field goal and they're ahead.
Here's Blunt.
I say less than a minute. Okay. We're just going to have to let them kick the field goal. I want to save that final timeout.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side
hate
of their
doing
helmets,
this, but
rising up on defense. We always hear about the Cowboys rushing offense. The rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Well,
right, so time to reset here. It's a huge
13-10,
lead, but they've got to be careful that their
25
celebrations
seconds
aren't
to
a little
go.
too premature.
You're exactly right.
Well, I think our chances of winning in regulation are pretty much out the window, if I'd have to say so right here. I just really wanted to save that final timeout. But here we go. Let's see if Dak can be clutch. O-line, give me some protection, please. Okay. Roll out, Dak. Come on, Dak. Oh, shoot. All right, Gallup. Back towards the ball. There we go. Timeout. Unbelievable.
10 seconds to go. They'll burn their
okay.
final timeout. 9 seconds
we can
left.
kick a 58-yard field goal right, 58. Whew, that big completion was huge. Okay. Well, they're definitely going to call a timeout to ice us. So I'm going to go ahead and kick the field goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Like
this to potentially send us to
overtime. They did. Oh, I should have just kicked it. Oh, man. Okay, well, based on the fact that they iced us,
here we go. Maybe the
this is going to be tougher to do.
This to potentially send
All right.
us to overtime.
Dan Bailey. Send this thing to overtime, please. He got it.
Is good.
Woo! That big completion by Dak set up the field goal. And it looks like we're going into overtime. Although for those of y'all that saw the live stream that I did when I started the Madden 18 updated roster franchise with the Cowboys, y'all know how the last game in overtime I played went. Not so great against the Broncos. But let's see if we can turn the tables here. Man, I can't believe I completed that pass with Dak. I basically was saying, okay, look, I'm going to send you deep, but I'm going to take control of the receiver and get him to come back toward the ball, which he did. And that play alone, that was basically a 2-play drive, and it worked. That was unbelievable. That was crazy what Dak did. Although it wasn't too crazy because the offensive line didn't plenty of time to get that done. All right. Well, boys and girls, going into overtime, tied up at 13.
Time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well,
It's a
overtime.
little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Lions.
Okay, so in the
Lions
past,
won the
we had
toss.
sudden death.
Okay.
First team to score wins.
Well, if
but
we
no
hold to a field
longer.
goal,
Now, if the team receives the
know,
ball,
we'll take that.
scores a touchdown, they
But
win the game. If they kick a field
something tells
goal,
me they
though,
might be
or
overly
don't
aggressive
score, the other team gets a
and,
possession.
really try for
and
that
after
touchdown,
both teams
so
get a
that's the
possession,
deal.
then we're into sudden death.
Let's go,
First
boys.
team to score wins the game.
So a tie
Try to get
ball
4-0.
game here as the kick's away.
And we're in overtime here.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
Let's see if we
that
can
gets doubled,
stop
doesn't
him
it?
here.
At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved.
Get pressure on him.
help their
Come on.
team, and
Get off
that
your block,
first
Irving.
drive
Ah!
can dictate the
All right,
whole
doesn't matter.
thing,
We just
'cause they
didn't throw it
know
away. I'll
if this
take
team
that.
takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just
Go, nice
the
tackle,
wide
Irving.
receivers, but the tight end, the
We'll
running
get after
backs,
block
when
and
they
bring
try
him
and
down.
slip out and
They haven't
making
been able to
sure
run the ball at all
they're
in this
point
game.
of attack. When
Not
the
at all.
ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions. Early down stuff to put
Very
this
well,
offense in a
as I
precarious
mentioned on
position.
multiple
We know
occasions.
that securing the point of attack,
During this game,
especially against the big
or this
body
match.
guys in the middle of this D,
All right, come on,
has got
come
to
on,
be
come on,
priority
get off.
one.
Get off your block. Pick!
It's intercepted.
That's the best thing we could have asked for.
And they have the
Woo!
football and will set up shop at the 30.
Jordan Lewis dove for that one and he got it. Woo-wee.
A costly mistake here in OT.
That was big.
And you know what they say,
Just what we needed. Yeah, that's definitely a pick. He definitely had possession for
you
him.
don't usually get a chance to throw a
No doubt about it.
I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
Jordan Lewis.
Since Marvin, our statistician, to
Excellent
bring
job,
that
sir.
down for us, that's
Okay,
typically how
well,
coaches and teams
we can
deal
just kick a
with it.
field goal and,
If you
and
you
it'll be
likely
over.
cost
But
yourself the
let's see
game.
if we can have a little bit of a photo finish here. Let's say
Here's Allen.
Malik running, but
And
they're
he will
still
lose yardage back to the
keying in on the
34-yard
run
line.
very well.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Against this defense on the
You know, it's a
Browns.
safety that came through and made
Not
the
this
play,
game, at least.
But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that
Thompson.
time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
Oh, no!
And
I
incomplete
thought they were going to
there.
pick
A
it.
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third
Lord.
down.
Almost had a heart attack in this.
Time there defensively, 'cause it's not a bad
I really
throw,
did,
but the
y'all.
collision
Y'all have
came
no
at the
idea.
exact
As soon as that
time
ball got
he
tipped
was
and I
reaching
saw
to
two
bring in the
Lions
football.
right there,
Really, really well done.
I was like, oh
Decent
my goodness,
offense,
is this
just
how it
better
ends for
defense.
real?
I think you're right.
All right.
To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left. He may try
Get
and
that
run
block,
for it.
Wayne.
And
No!
he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
I should have
Give
went
him
up the
8
middle,
yards
but I
that
didn't.
time on the scramble, and now
Okay.
fourth down.
I like
Well,
his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it,
guess
he
we're
puts
just settling
defense
for the
in a
field
really
goal to win it.
stressful spot when he takes off and runs.
Of course, they're
Because
going to
a
take
lot
a
of guys have
timeout to
coverage
ice us.
responsibilities.
Good
I
job
fully
of
expected
rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
For
so the
42
field goal
yards
unit
for
is
the
on
win.
the field, as this is a big spot
This
right here. From the left hash, it's a
where
42-yard
Dan Bailey
attempt.
earns his money.
And he got
It's
it.
good. We win
Is good.
in overtime.
He's able to split the uprights.
Whew, this is a rough one, y'all. That Seattle game, man. I thought this Lions game was going to be easier than that Seattle game. I was wrong. It was harder. But great defense.
And it's rare that you get a game into
Dak made plays
overtime.
when he had to.
Then
That
it doesn't
long,
turn out to
deep
be a
pass he
dandy,
threw
right?
was
That's what we saw here.
the biggest play of the
Just what you
game.
were talking about. A long
Whew.
field goal to win.
Feels good to
So
be
it's
4-0.
definitely not a gimme. So there was tension
But
all the way
this isn't
through
this
until
is
the ball
definitely a
went through the
game where
post.
you win, but you don't feel good about it.
Ice water was in his
You definitely
veins.
feel like that you could have done better.
So for the
I'm pretty sure most
Cowboys,
experts would be
hey,
like,
they
okay,
finish a
well the Cowboys may be
perfect month of
4-0, but they've
September
won
as they
every
move
game by
to
the skin
4-0
by
on the new
the
campaign. And they'll
by
hit the road
their
next
hairs of their
week
chinny
to
chin
take
chin.
on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Lions,
So they got to be
they'll
thinking
drop
that
down to
that was going to be like when they get to the playoffs
and
and
they'll
play
have
real
a tough
teams.
one at home next week.
Anyway, let's take a look at the stats.
The Green Bay
so Dak had a better
Packers.
game. 60.2 passer rating, 9 out of 16 for 143 yards.
Saying so long, everybody.
No touchdowns. Threw one pick. That was the only blemish he had. Zeke had 42 yards on 13 carries, averaged 3.2 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. Dak had 37 yards on the ground, and Terrence Williams had 6 yards on that reverse that we ran. Williams was the leading receiver. 119 yards. Averaged 17 yards a catch. Big game for him. And only 2 other passes were completed. One to Hearns for 8 yards, and one to Gates for 16 yards. Definitely not a big-time passing game. Jalen Smith and Jeff Heath led the way in tackles with 5 apiece. DeMarcus Lawrence got a sack, and that was the only sack we got in this game. So, yeah. But we get the win in overtime. We're 4-0 on the season. I'll do a couple more things, and then I'll wrap up tonight's live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. If you've checked it out, appreciate it all. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So the only upgrade we have is for Jordan Lewis this week, mainly because he got that interception. Let's go man to man. Let's give him a little bit of let's up that a little bit. Whoops. I didn't mean to select that. All right. Well, let's go ahead and simulate to next week against the Texans. That's the next team we're playing. My guess is Deshaun Watson's probably healthy, so we're probably facing them at full strength. Big decision to make here with Cole Beasley. High chance of re-injury, abdominal tear. Yeah, we're gonna let Beasley rest, and then we're gonna play him next week. All right, before we start this, let's go ahead and do the players. Right, let's go ahead and do some contract negotiations again. Let's see if we can get David Irving and Cole Beasley to sign with us again, to re-sign with us. Let's see if we can get them to stay on the team. Stretch my neck out here. Getting late in the night. All right. What did he say was the problem with the last one? The salary is great, but I like a better bonus and duration. Okay. So let's go 4 years, and let's up his signing bonus a little bit more. No. Let's not go too much. Wait, what was the original offer that I had? Okay. All right. Length up a little bit. Let's go with around maybe 50. Let's see if that'll do it. Can you improve the bonus at all? Dude, I just did. Okay, well, we're not signing Irving this week. The salary is great, but I'd like a better bonus and duration. Okay. All right. Let's do 4 years. Actually, no, let's do 3 years. A better bonus, and okay, we got the duration, but let's get the bonus. 95. All right, come on, Cole. Nice offer, just need to prove the bonus now. Okay, well, keep trying, you succeed. We're not going to re-sign Coney Ely. Thompson, I'm not 100% sure. Thompson fits our scheme, so let's go ahead and start the negotiations with him. This is the original offer. Let's keep him around for, I like maybe 2 more years. This is the original offer. That's a good offer. I'm glad we got a deal done. Okay. See, Thompson's way easier than the other guys. All right, so we re-signed Thompson. I don't know about Wilson. Maybe I'll negotiate with him later. Anyway, let's go scout some players now. We wrapped up with some halfbacks last time. Let's go to fullbacks. Morgan McGowan from Texas A&M. Let's go and scout him as he fits our scheme. Fisher Paul from Ohio State. Scout him as well. Parker Booker of Pittsburgh. Sure. Heath Kaufman from Ohio State. Absolutely. Let's get him as well. Those are all the fullbacks that fit our scheme that we scouted. Troy Brandstater from Nebraska. Yep, scout him for sure. R.J. Garland from South Dakota State. Looks like he's a deep threat. Could definitely use that. And we've used all of our scouting points. All right, y'all. Well, once again, for those of y'all that checked out this tonight's live stream, thank you once again for tuning in. Hopefully, I'll be live streaming again soon, but I'm not 100% sure when because I got to get back to work this weekend. So I'll be back to work and pretty busy all day Friday, and on Saturday as well. But anyway, for those of you once again that checked out the live stream, thank you once again. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Maitland, and I'm out.